I was going to say that my tongue's dry.
Welcome to episode 2.
Episode 2.
I got it right this time.
Of OnBullshit.
All right. Yeah. What do we got in store for them?
Martial arts.
Martial arts. That's a good one. So, as you people may not know,
unless people that know me, I am AB.
I'm the panda, and
this is OnBullshit.
Taekwondo edition.
No, martial arts.
Martial arts. Okay, fine. You should tell everyone about your Taekwondo class, though.
So, not a lot of people know this. I haven't told people outside, like, my family and immediate friends. But this year, I started taking Taekwondo. And it's hard, but it's fun.
And what got you started with Taekwondo?
My friend. I can't say her name because I don't know what she wants me to call her.
That's fair. That's fair. We're keeping everything anonymous for now.
Very anonymous. But I meant to ask you, have you looked into the martial arts class that you want to take?
I haven't. I've been meaning to. I think now that things have, died down, it's the beginning of the new year, I plan on starting to see if I can apply for this Aikido class.
That's going to be fun. Then we can spar.
Exactly.
And compare bruises.
You'll probably kick my ass. I feel like I have a lot to learn. I'm just bad at martial arts, but
I'm still a baby at the and I think your legs are longer than mine, so you might have an advantage on me.
That's true. I'll do a lot of kicks.
I'm not sure if Aikido is about kicks though. I know Taekwondo is focuses on lower body.
Yeah, Aikido is, from what I know, it's all pretty much self-defense and using your opponent's force and weight against them. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it's just going to be probably me trying to flip you over.
No, don't do that. I've already jacked up my own knees, but they're getting better. As I've told you already, they're getting better.
Indeed.
Biofreeze and putting ice on my knees.
I feel like heat and freezing, just sore body parts, seems to be the remedy for everything.
Yeah, to avoid going to the doctor. No one wants to go to the doctor.
I use Tiger Balm because it's amazing.
I've heard about it. I think we sell that.
You probably do. You can...
it's in a teeny tiny little bottle, isn't it?
Has a little tiger emblem on it?
Yeah. It's like a partial box with the little container of the balm in it.
It's amazing. You just apply a little bit on yourself, and if you use the maximum strength one, you just start getting this burning feeling, and then the menthol kicks in, and you start freezing.
Oh, see, that's what biofreeze is without the burning.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems to work. After a few hours, your soreness goes away for the most part.
Yeah, that first night that I was told that I could ice my knees because it'd been 2 weeks that they had been hurting. Mm-hmm. Since, I still didn't know how to pivot on the balls of my feet. So, I had my entire foot planted, so my body was turning, but my feet from the knees down were not. And it was just, twisting, and that's not what your knees are supposed to do.
I think I screwed up my knee from doing just a lot of outside work, taking down trees and jumping off of ladders stupidly.
Oh, okay. I'm going to judge you for that because why would you jump off a ladder?
I don't know. It's just one of those things you do when you're younger and you don't think you'll get hurt, and then later, when you get older, all these problems start to affect you, and you're like, God, I was an idiot.
One of those. This seems like a really good idea right now.
Yeah.
See, I've never hurt myself doing that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I do just a lot of things outside, including gardening and yard work stuff, and I'm constantly, I think, just running into situations where I do things I shouldn't with my body, and now that I'm getting older, it's all starting to come out and affect me. Yeah. Knitting.
I'm a terrible person. But, I think the dumbest thing I can think of is, do you remember those double-walled, mugs that they had? But, between the two walls, there was liquid in it.
Oh, so the ones you could freeze and have, a cold
Yeah, and
glass.
It looks like there's already liquid in it when it's obviously, empty. So, I had a tiny little glass, and it was like that, but it was, instead of being the whole thing, on the very bottom, it had, a separate little section where it had liquidy stuff and it was fishes under there.
Right.
And my mom had poured me some orange juice. It was a tiny little cup, like about 4 inches tall, and like maybe an inch of that was that bottom part that's just like the surly stuff. So I'm drinking my orange juice, and I look at the thing, and there's still orange juice in it, so I bring it up to my face so I can look at the bottom of it. And there was such like viscous blue stuff in the bottom to make it look like there's an ocean underneath, you know? So me and my smart, like, what was I, like 12-year-old kid, I decided, you know, I want to flip that.
Right.
So,
naturally.
So I flip it and I dump the entire thing on my lap. And I'm just sitting there staring at this orange stain just spreading down my pants. I think I was wearing my pajamas at the time. And there was like those super fuzzy, super absorbent pajamas. So they get soggy. Like they repel a little bit, but the rest of it is just like, oh. No, I have a lap full of orange juice that I wanted to drink.
My pants are sticky.
I don't like this feeling.
Not in the good way. I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep going there.
We will never stop going there.
That's true. I can understand. I did so many stupid things I regret as a kid, but I feel like it's just part of growing up. It's like, just...
Unless you're a very cautious kid.
Well, yeah, that can happen too, but I was not one of those. I was the type of kid that was just like, what would happen if I touched this electric socket?
Hey, what happens is you get a frizzy head of hair. Yeah. And, you know, you might not get up.
And something smells.
It's not my finger, though. Oh. What else? Back to the Taekwondo thing, like with the icing. That first night I was told about it, I didn't have an ice pack, and it was too late to go out and buy one. Because I didn't want to go to Walmart and buy like a $15 ice pack. That's literally just...
Are they that expensive now?
I don't know. Probably. I wouldn't put it past them. But Pinterest is a wonderful thing.
Right.
My friend told me that you can make your own ice pack. And she knew that there was some on Pinterest. But, you know, she wasn't home. So I got home. I looked it up. And apparently it's like... You can do it one of several different ways, but the one I used was 2 parts water to 1 part alcohol. So you put that in a Ziploc baggie and you freeze it. I couldn't use it that night because I was tired, so I showered and went to bed and put it in the freezer. The next day I got it out and I realized why you don't put freezing cold things inside a plastic bag on your skin. It burns. So it didn't last very long because my hand got cold. I'm just like, what can I use so this don't burn me? So I went and got a little towel. And I had made my bed, so I got a towel. I put the bag on it, and then I got another towel, and I put the bag on top of that. And I lay down on it because it's like not the top of my knee that hurt, it was like the outside sides. So I just lay on it and let it be cold. And it worked. It helped.
Oh, yeah.
And the reason I'm talking about the stupid ice bag is because I refroze it, and the next day I woke up and I went to get it, and it sprung a leak. So there was like this slushy stuff going down the side of my freezer. But luckily there's a Dollar Tree where I live, so I just went there and bought a $1 ice pack, and that works wonderfully.
I think that's what most people should do, unless you're just a crafty person.
Yeah, I'm not. Apparently.
I've actually, I think one of the things, sorry, it kind of got me on it from springing leaks. A water bed. I've not got to try a water bed, but I've wanted to try one so badly.
They seem like they would be so much fun.
I bet
and
they
now
would.
I'm thinking of like the Goofy movie where Max goes to college. And then, do you remember? Have you seen it?
I know what you're talking about. I think I have. But
like Goofy and Pete in that one room, and they like the waterbed, like it sprung a leak or something, and they just like got a hose and filled it up and filled it up and filled it up and popped it. I think that's what happens. I kind of want to know if that's what literally would happen. We should test this.
Are you going to get a waterbed?
No. How expensive are they? Do you think they'd be a lot?
I don't know. I'm not sure how easily you can even find one anymore. I just don't think they're very...
Safe?
Yeah, not very safe, not very popular, because they're notorious for springing leaks.
Yeah, and I imagine they wouldn't be very good for your back either.
Yeah, I don't think so. I feel really old now. I just have so many problems. No, I mean, for realsy though, it's just like I've thrown out my back, several times, like within the past 2 years.
Oh dang, that's
and just like how have I done this at this age? How is this a thing?
Well, I mean, I learned this yesterday actually. Like, I didn't know that the discs between your vertebrae are like spongy.
Gotcha.
Like moisture. And through the day, since your gravity is compressing your spine, it like is pushing that moisture out of those cushions between your vertebrae. That's why people's backs hurt at the end of the day, because they're dry.
That's crazy.
Right? Like, I didn't know that. I was looking up what age people's spines start to compress due to gravity, because we shrink when we get older because gravity is a thing and it's pulling us down.
I just remember, like, the first time I threw it out, like, I was in college, and
what were you doing?
I honestly don't remember. I woke up, I think, and it started hurting a little bit, and then throughout the day it just got worse to the point where it was really hard for me to get up once I sat down. I had to sit down in a certain position, and when I got up, it took me forever, just like slowly, kind of do one part at a time. And anyway, I remember, like, I got home and we were having, I think it was like a watch party for the Super Bowl or something. It was around that time.
Sports.
But my friend actually had prescription grade ibuprofen, which I had never actually had. Like, I think it's just like an 800 milligram ibuprofen, but it was the first time I ever took anything that strong, and it was fucking wonderful. It made me feel so much better and actually allowed me to get up and do things normally.
Yeah, you probably had like some kind of swelling, because that's what ibuprofen does. It reduces swelling.
It may have been. All I know is it worked wonders. I felt so much better after that. And now I always have a source of ibuprofen with me.
Different things work really well for other... I swear I can talk. Different kinds of drugs work on different areas. I know what ibuprofen does because I've heard it explained a lot. I'm not a druggie, okay? I work at a pharmacy.
Yeah, people.
Don't look at me.
Gosh.
They can't look at me. They don't know what I look like. But yeah, like, at the pharmacy, we have, like, different strengths. Like, I never knew that you have, like, prescription strength alcohol. I don't know why I said that.
Right?
You have prescription strength ibuprofen, prescription strength naproxen, and then, there's the opioids, the narcotics, all that stuff. I don't feel like those help, because narcotics make you not feel the pain.
Right.
They don't help the source.
It's supposed to make you not care.
Yes.
Morphine.
I don't ever want to... The strongest thing I take is ibuprofen. Where was I going with this?
Drugs.
Drugs.
We'll have to do drugs talk on our next podcast.
I guess, like, I wish we were a big enough channel to, channel?
Mm-hmm. Or, yeah.
To have guests.
Right?
I mean, I want to have guests. It'd be fun.
People, we will have guests at some point.
Eventually.
We plan on it. Even some of you listeners will probably be our guests. Because,
we will either bribe, threaten, or blackmail into being our guest.
Maybe all three at once.
Probably. Or, we'll just say, we've got alcohol.
Right? I feel like alcohol is the universal gatherer. I mean, everyone comes for alcohol.
And everyone always has more fun with alcohol. Depending on how much you drink.
Yeah, that's true.
And on what you're drinking.
I'm a lightweight these days, again, because I'm old.
I'm older than you. Shut up. Let's see. What do we like to drink? Obviously, we like to drink wine. Mm-hmm. Certain wines. You're trying to get me on the drier wines, but it's just not happened so far.
It will soon. I feel it.
I can't do it. I don't like the way the feels when I swallow.
We have to be sophisticated for the channel, if nothing else.
Start me out with coffee.
You know what? I will. And actually, we will discuss coffee in our next episode, possibly. If we remember this.
We should make notes. We need to keep notes on podcasts.
Indeed. You want to say anything to say goodbye to our
Over
listeners?
time?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we love you.
Yeah, all right, we love you. Bye.